Viewers, 2025 has been a year of heartbreaking goodbyes. Hollywood, the music industry, sports, and even literature have lost some of their brightest lights. Today, we're looking back at the beloved stars who left us this year, from legendary actors and singers to groundbreaking athletes and creators. These are names who shaped culture, touched lives, and left legacies that will shine on forever. So, let's take a journey through their incredible stories. We begin with Val Kilmer, a Hollywood legend known for his unforgettable roles in Top Gun, The Doors, Batman Forever, and Heat. In 2025, the world said goodbye to Val at just 65 years old. His cause of death was pneumonia, and while his passing was sudden, it came after years of health struggles. Fans will remember that Kilmer had already battled throat cancer and endured years of treatment that affected his voice. Despite those challenges, Val never gave up his love for acting and storytelling. He poured his creativity into painting, into sharing his life through documentaries, and into continuing to connect with his audience. His final years were marked by resilience. In fact, his appearance in Top Gun, Maverick in 2022 reminded audiences everywhere just how powerful his presence was. That moment, Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer back on screen together, brought fans to tears, knowing the real-life struggles behind the role. Val Kilmer was more than just an actor, he was an artist, a fighter, and a man who gave everything to his craft. Next, we turn to a true giant of cinema, Gene Hackman. At 95, Gene lived a long and extraordinary life, but his death still shook Hollywood. The Oscar-winning actor passed from complications of a viral illness and heart problems. Hackman's career spanned decades, with classics like The French Connection, Unforgiven, Superman, and Hoosiers. He was the type of actor who could play heroes, villains, and everything in between, always with grit and authenticity. What made Gene Hackman so beloved was his refusal to be a celebrity. He stepped away from Hollywood in the early 2000s, choosing a quiet life of writing novels and living far from the spotlight. But that didn't stop fans from cherishing his films. When news of his death broke, tributes poured in from every corner of the industry. Directors, actors, and fans alike recognized him as one of the greatest actors of all time. His body of work is a true gift to cinema. Perhaps one of the most shocking losses of 2025 was Michelle Trachtenberg. At just 39 years old, Michelle was found deceased in her home, leaving fans heartbroken and stunned. Known for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gossip Girl, and the family classic Harriet the Spy, Michelle grew up on screen in front of millions. Her career was unique, she transitioned from child star to teen star, and continued to stay relevant with roles in both TV and film. But what fans will remember most is her versatility. She could be the sweet, wide-eyed younger sister, or she could play dark, complicated characters with real depth. Her passing is a reminder of how fragile life is, and how even young, vibrant stars can be taken too soon. Social media was filled with tributes from former co-stars and fans who grew up watching her. Michelle's legacy will live on through the countless roles that made us laugh, cry, and connect. Another heartbreaking goodbye was to Jeff Baena, the talented director and screenwriter, who died at the age of 47. Jeff was known for his unique voice in independent film. His works included Life After Beth, Joshi, and Spin Me Round. He was also the longtime partner of actress Aubrey Plaza, and together they were seen as one of Hollywood's most creative couples. His sudden passing left fans stunned. Aubrey Plaza herself posted a deeply emotional tribute, honoring him not just as a filmmaker but as her partner in life and art. Jeff's films were quirky, heartfelt, and often experimental. He represented a generation of indie directors who weren't afraid to take risks and push boundaries. His passing is a loss not only to Aubrey but to the entire film community. The music world also said goodbye to a true legend this year, Roberta Flack. Known for iconic hits like Killing Me Softly with his song and The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, Roberta had one of the most recognizable and soulful voices in history. She passed away after battling ALS, a disease that had already limited her ability to sing in her later years. Despite that, her impact on music remains enormous. She was a Grammy winner, a trailblazer, and an inspiration for generations of singers. Roberta's songs weren't just hits, they were timeless. Her music was about emotion, intimacy, and connection. Few singers could reach the level of pure soul that she brought to her performances. Beyond these names, 2025 saw many other heartbreaking departures. The Vivienne, the first ever winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, passed at just 32. She was a trailblazer in drag artistry and LGBTQ+ representation. Leslie Charleson, a beloved soap opera star known for General Hospital, died at 79. Fans who watched her for decades mourned her deeply. Angie Stone, the powerhouse R&B singer, left us too soon. She was known for hits like Wish I Didn't Miss You and for her influence on neo-soul music. Coco T, the reggae singer, passed away, leaving behind classics that defined the genre. Chris Jasper, of the Isley Brothers, also died, marking the end of an era in R&B and funk. George Foreman, the boxing legend and two-time heavyweight champion, passed away. He wasn't just an athlete but a cultural icon, known for his charisma and his famous grill. Art Shallock, one of baseball's oldest living former pitchers, also died in 2025, closing a chapter of sports history. In literature, L.J. Smith, the author behind the Vampire Diaries book series, passed. Her stories inspired an entire generation of supernatural fans. Andrew Piper, another acclaimed author, also left us this year. From reality TV, Lynn Ban, known for her bold fashion and reality star charisma, passed, leaving fans shocked. And finally, Peter Engel, a legendary producer behind shows like Saved by the Bell, also died, marking a loss in the world of television history. Each of these names carried something special. They gave us stories, music, performances, and moments that shaped culture. Their legacies remind us that while people may pass on, the art they create, the joy, the inspiration, the memories, will always live. 2025 has been a year of loss, but also a year of remembering just how much these individuals contributed to the world. Viewers, let's take a moment together. Who among these names touched your life the most? Was it the films of Gene Hackman? The music of Roberta Flack? Or perhaps the groundbreaking journey of the Vivienne? Share your memories in the comments. Because in remembering, we keep them alive.